Welcome to a further update on ex-tropical cyclone Debbie. Debbie has had an interesting life, and she is really being felt from the entire area south of Ayr out to Moranbah, down through central Queensland into the southeast region of Queensland, and in northern New South Wales, possibly stretching right down to Sydney, where the Bureau of Meteorology has several warnings in place, and the same here in Queensland. Currently on the screen is my webcam, which is facing northwest of Brisbane, and where we have a severe weather warning, a severe thunderstorm warning. And earlier today, the Bureau of Meteorology via the Brisbane office attach the emergency alarm signal to their advisories. The emergency signal is used at the commencement of the relaying of a major weather advisory, and this signal is transmitted via various commercial radio stations, including the Australian Broadcasting Commission. So at present, tropical cyclone or ex-tropical cyclone Debbie as a tropical low, it is expected to fade into a trough, but there are other two weather systems that are impacting on Debbie, and the rainfall is another area that will be covered in further updates. At this point in time, with the level of instability in the atmosphere, one never knows that the coastal regions could experience waterspouts, tornadoes. Now this is a track of ex-tropical cyclone Debbie, and it's the tropical low going to curve back up into the Coral Sea. Now this is where the tropical low is, and central pressure could be around 996, 998. Another model. Now, some of the NOAA floaters. As mentioned, the New South Wales Office and the Brisbane Office, the Bureau of Meteorology, have several warnings in place. Severe weather warnings, flood watches, severe thunderstorm warning, and New South Wales Bureau of Meteorology a couple of hours ago issued a severe weather warning for those residents on Lord Howe Island, which is off the New South Wales coast. and that severe weather warning has been generated due to Tropical Cyclone Debbie. I'm just refreshing this one to see if the information has changed. So, ex-Tropical Cyclone Debbie. I do apologise for the quality of this update, but my operation includes monitoring other computer screens, and this is a very quick update. The Pioneer River up off the Mackay region saw over 1100 millimetres of rain, or a metre of water. The flood warning for the local Pioneer River has now been finalised, but down here in the southeast corner and on the Gold Coast, flood warnings are in place for a few of the local rivers. Now I'll see if I can bring up some flood information. A moderate to major flood warning for the Tweed River, which is just over or on the New South Wales Queensland border. Major flooding is forecast along the Tweed River, Mooloolaba late Thursday afternoon into the evening or overnight, with river levels predicted to be slightly higher than the 2001 and 2008 floods. Up to 398 millimetres of rain has been observed during the past 24 hours to 3 p.m. Thursday over the Tweed River Valley, and I believe that there could be a major evacuation notice now operational. Further rainfall is forecast over the next 24 to 48 hours, which could produce further river rises or level rises. The situation is being closely monitored and revised predictions will be issued. Major flooding is predicted at Mooloolaba overnight, and moderate flooding is predicted at Chindera, which is just a few minutes on the New South Wales side of the Queensland border, and they're expecting moderate flooding on tonight's high tide. The Tweed River at Mooloolaba is expected to exceed a major flood level of 4.80 metres. The river level may also reach around 5.30 metres into Thursday evening with major flooding. So that is one warning. Severe weather warning for destructive winds, heavy rainfall, normally high tides, damaging surf for the northern rivers, parts of the mid-north coast, Hunter, Metropolitan, Northwest Slopes, Plains, Northern Tablelands. Torrential rain, destructive winds, large waves for northeast New South Wales. And recapping, ex-Tropical Cyclone Debbie is over or close to the southeast Queensland region, and is dragging a humid tropical air mass over north southeast New South Wales, and a intense cold front is bringing gusty southerly winds to the central New South Wales coast. That is a insight into a very severe weather system now impacting the Queensland coastal regions right down into northern and central New South Wales. Force 13 Australia, Oceania Channel, as mentioned, will continue to provide information which is, as I mentioned, impacting New South Wales and Queensland. And Force 13's expanding operation operates on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Discord, and for tropical weather you could type in full 13 on Skype. And as the next 12 hours for me personally is going to see some very gusty winds. I've seen a report of 115 kilometres an hour, and also there has been a aviation emergency world camp which is Toowoomba, to the west of Brisbane. A helicopter has crashed, but luckily the pilot walked away, and that's from information that I have cited over the last 40 minutes. And listening to the wind on the glass windows, a very wet night ahead for me, and bye for now.